Have you ever paused to wonder what really happens when you swallow a pill? How something so small can influence something as vast and complex as the human body, why it was created in the first place, and whether it is truly necessary when nature already provides nutrients through food. These questions sit at the heart of modern medicine, and understanding them can change the way we think about health, treatment, and our own bodies. In what follows, we will explore what medicines, especially pills, actually are, how they are made, how they work once inside us, what benefits and risks they carry, and whether they are truly essential or sometimes replaceable by proper nutrition and lifestyle. By the end, you should have a clear, connected understanding of the role medicine plays in human life, and how to approach it thoughtfully. To begin, medicine in the form of pills is one of the most common tools used in healthcare. A pill, also known as a tablet or capsule, is simply a delivery system designed to introduce a specific substance called an active ingredient into the body, in a controlled and measurable way. This active ingredient is the part that actually does something. It might reduce pain, kill bacteria, regulate hormones, or adjust chemical processes in the brain. Alongside the active ingredient are inactive substances, often called excipients, which help bind the pill together, improve taste, control how it dissolves, or stabilize the drug so it remains effective over time. While a pill may seem simple, it is actually the result of years, sometimes decades of scientific research, testing, and refinement. The process of making medicines is both highly technical and tightly regulated. It usually begins with the discovery of a potential compound, which may come from natural sources like plants, or be created synthetically in a laboratory. Scientists study how this compound interacts with biological systems, often starting with cells in a lab, then moving to animal studies, and eventually, to human clinical trials. These trials are conducted in phases to ensure safety, determine the correct dosage, and confirm effectiveness. Only after passing strict regulatory standards can a medicine be approved for public use. Once approved, large-scale manufacturing begins in pharmaceutical facilities, where the compound is produced, purified, and carefully measured before being formed into pills using specialized machinery. Each batch is tested to ensure consistency, quality, and safety. But how do these pills actually work inside the body? When you swallow a pill, it travels through the digestive system, usually dissolving in the stomach or small intestine. From there, the active ingredient is absorbed into the bloodstream and distributed throughout the body. At a microscopic level, drugs work by interacting with specific targets, often proteins such as enzymes or receptors. These targets are part of the body's normal functioning systems, and the drug either enhances or blocks their activity. For example, painkillers may block signals that transmit pain to the brain, while antibiotics target bacteria by interfering with their ability to grow or reproduce. Some medicines replace substances the body lacks, such as insulin for people with diabetes, while others adjust imbalances, such as antidepressants that influence brain chemistry. The impact of medicine on the body can be both beneficial and at times harmful. When used correctly, medicines can save lives, relieve suffering, and manage chronic conditions that would otherwise severely limit a person's quality of life. Vaccines, for instance, have prevented millions of deaths by training the immune system to recognize and fight dangerous pathogens. Similarly, medications for heart disease, asthma, and infections have transformed once deadly conditions into manageable ones. However, medicines are not without risks. Because they interact with complex biological systems, they can produce side effects, unintended reactions, that range from mild discomfort to serious complications. These side effects may occur because the drug affects not only its intended target, but also other parts of the body, or because individuals respond differently due to genetics, age, or overall health. Another important aspect to consider is dosage and dependency. The effectiveness and safety of a medicine depend heavily on taking the correct amount at the correct time. Too little may render it ineffective, while too much can be dangerous or even toxic. Some medicines, particularly those affecting the brain such as painkillers or sedatives, can also lead to dependence if misused. This is why doctors carefully prescribe medications based on individual needs, and why following medical guidance is essential. This brings us to a common and important question. If nutrients and beneficial compounds can be obtained from food, why not rely solely on a healthy diet instead of taking pills? The answer lies in both the strengths and limitations of natural nutrition. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and proteins provides a wide array of vitamins, minerals, and other beneficial substances that support overall health. In many cases, obtaining nutrients from food is indeed preferable, because they come in complex combinations that the body is well adapted to process, often with fewer risks of overdose or imbalance. However, there are situations where food alone is not sufficient. For example, someone with a severe vitamin deficiency may need a concentrated supplement to quickly restore normal levels. People with certain medical conditions may require substances that are not available in food at all, or not in adequate amounts. Antibiotics, for instance, cannot be replaced by diet when treating bacterial infections. Similarly, individuals with chronic illnesses such as diabetes, hypertension, or autoimmune diseases often depend on medications to regulate bodily functions that cannot be controlled by diet alone. In these cases, medicine is not a replacement for healthy living, but a necessary support. It is also worth noting that pills are designed for precision. While food provides nutrients in varying amounts, a pill delivers a specific measured dose. This precision is crucial in treating diseases where exact levels matter. At the same time, this strength can become a weakness if misused, as taking excessive amounts of certain vitamins or drugs can lead to toxicity, something that is much harder to achieve through normal dietary intake. Beyond the physical effects, there is also a psychological and societal dimension to medicine. In modern life, there is sometimes a tendency to seek quick solutions in the form of pills, rather than addressing underlying lifestyle factors such as diet, exercise, sleep, and stress. While medicine can be incredibly powerful, it is not always a substitute for healthy habits. Over-reliance on medication without addressing root causes can lead to ongoing health issues or unnecessary exposure to side effects. On the other hand, rejecting medicine entirely in favor of natural approaches can be equally dangerous, especially when dealing with serious or acute conditions that require medical intervention. The relationship between medicine and the body is therefore best understood as a partnership. Medicines are tool-shyly refined, scientifically developed tools that can assist the body in healing, regulating, or protecting itself. They are most effective when used appropriately, in combination with a healthy lifestyle and under proper medical guidance. Food, exercise, and rest form the foundation of health, while medicine acts as a support system when that foundation is not enough on its own. In conclusion, pills and other forms of medicine are neither inherently harmful nor universally necessary. They are powerful instruments created to address specific health needs. They are made through rigorous scientific processes to ensure they work effectively and safely, and they function by interacting with the body's biological systems in precise ways. While they can have side effects and must be used carefully, their benefits in treating and preventing disease are undeniable. At the same time, they should not replace the fundamental role of nutrition and healthy living, which provide the body with the resources it needs to function optimally. The key lies in balance and understanding, recognizing when medicine is essential, when lifestyle changes are sufficient, and how both can work together to support overall well-being.